Hello, welcome to my channel. I want to make a quick video showcasing my PlayStation 2 and 1 collection so far, because I wish I could buy more, but you know, the retro market is kind of in shambles right now, and inflation and like other stuff that like inflate things. But anyway, back to the main topic. I'll start off with Silent Hill 3. And have I played this one? Not yet. I want to whenever I have the chance. And the only thing I know about Silent Hill 3 is that it's a sequel to Silent Hill 1. And the one thing I do know, or the other thing that I know about Silent Hill 2, and 3 I mean, is that's a pretty good soundtrack. I listened to the soundtrack first and I like it. It's, besides Silent Hill 2, this is probably my second favorite soundtrack in the Silent Hill series. And for my favorite song, that would go to, that's a hard one. I guess, okay, You're Not Here is my favorite one. And okay, then there's, and something that I noticed when searching online is that copies of Silent Hill 3 that come with the soundtrack disc are kind of, I wouldn't say rare, but I guess not as common to stumble upon, and I don't know why. Because I've been searching about on eBay, and there's some that don't include the soundtrack, and I thought, aren't they supposed to have soundtracks? And then here's the game disc if you want to see it. And there's the manual, because, you know, something about like old game manuals is it's a lost art, and I love reading game manuals, especially like when I was younger. Whenever my parents would like buy me a new game from the store, I would open the package and I would just read the manual on the way on the car ride home. And I really do miss games having manuals, but you know, I guess it's just a product of its time, or whatever people say. And for the next one in my collection, it's gonna be Silent Hill 2. You know, the James Sunderland jacket I'm wearing right now. I played this one and got 2 of the endings, and even though it's not it's the only Silent Hill game that I've played, it's probably my favorite one already. I know it's a bad judgment to make, but it is so captivating. I won't go much into the like details because, well, I'm just showcasing my game collection, but you can find numerous Silent Hill 2 like retrospectives and like video essays out on YouTube, so you can just search them up whenever you have the chance if you want to know about the story. Or you could play the remake that also came out, which I haven't played yet, but whenever I have the chance, I will make a video comparing the original and the new one, if that ever happens. And then, enough yapping, I'll show you, this also comes with the manual and the game disc. Silent Hill 2 soundtrack is also, it's probably just like my favorite video game soundtrack out there, at least like top 5. And well, I just love Silent Hill 2. It's like one of the games ever. Xenosaga. Okay, so this game is, I don't even know where to start with this game actually. I like this game. I like the story. I like the, you know, the gameplay. It's like good for like the first few hours, and then after a while, you begin to realize that, you know, even though there's like a wide variety of moves you can do, you just have no choice but to go with the optimal ones, because, you know, you don't want to like get your butt handed to you by like enemies. But the story is really good. It's, if you like Xenogear, then you'll definitely like Xenosaga. And if you're wondering if I've played, oh no, okay, no, I was thinking about, no, I played Xenoblade Chronicles, I never played Xenogears, but if you're wondering if I played the Xenogears, then I did not play Xenogears. And this is a pretty thick manual. And there's like the disc right here. The Xenosaga franchise is probably like has the second longest like cutscenes in like any game series ever. Like, I'd say it's like second place to like Metal Gear Solid's cutscenes or Yakuza cutscenes, because they're also pretty long, in my opinion. And if you're also like, I really don't know how to end with this. It's a really unique Xeno Saga is a really unique experience, and I would recommend it if you like the Xeno series in general. Ouch. Ooh. And Xenosaga 2. I didn't play it, or I didn't finish it yet. I'm still in like the first few hours of the game, and this one has 2 discs. I don't know why, because I haven't like finished it quite yet. But then there's the manual, and then oh, disc 1 is my PlayStation 2 right now. I forgot. I was in the middle of playing it, but I was like, I quit midway through just so I can like finish the Castlevania Advanced Collection. And if you're wondering my thoughts on the Advanced Collection, Aria of Sorrow is the best one, hands down, no contest. I love Aria of Sorrow. And disc part 2, I don't know much about, but I'd say it's a downgrade from Xenosaga 1. The combat's kind of, I mean, it gets a lot of hate for the combat, but it's like, I find the combat tolerable. It's like, it's not like Xenosaga 1 where you can just like rush in, like take turns, or you know, you have to build up like turns first and then attack, which is kind of tedious, especially if you keep running into enemies. But during boss fights, that's when the combat is like actually good. But enough of that. Xenosaga 3. Don't know much about, because I'm still on 2, but I love the sound. I like the soundtrack to Xenosaga 3. There's my favorite track from the game would be God Sib, and harmonic metal is something that I've never expected to exist, and it's probably like one of my favorite things out there now. And here goes. There's the manual. There's disc 1. And I heard that this game is actually pretty big, and like it's also known to have one of the longest cutscenes out there. Like, I think it's a 30-minute cutscene, 37. I don't remember, but here's disc 1, and here's disc 2, and yeah, I mean, Xenosaga 3. I can't wait to actually get to it. And speaking of Castlevania, Curse of Darkness, yeah. Curse of Darkness. I haven't played it yet, but I mean, it is on my bucket list, because I've been like going through like the classic Castlevanias first until I get to the 3D ones. And before this, I don't have Lament of Sorrow. No, it's Lament of Innocence. I don't have Lament of Innocence in my collection, but I'll be getting that soon. And I'll be playing that one before Curse of Darkness. And all I know is that this is where I forgot where this takes place in the Castlevania timeline, but all I know is it's like during the time of Trevor Belmont. That's all I know. And anyway, here's the manual, and there's the disc. Enough of Castlevania. There goes Silent Hill 4. I haven't played this, but honestly, I'm excited to play it, to be honest. Silent Hill 4 The Room, and then I don't know much about Silent Hill 4 except that there's like, okay, it's referenced in Fear and Hunger, one specifically. Like the fleshy circle guy is how I would describe them. And then there's like, there's a track from the game I like. I think it's called "Waiting for You." That's like a really good song from the soundtrack. Or is that from a different one? I'm pretty sure it's from 4, but enough talk. How about ya? And next on the list, Persona 3 FES. You know, I've only ever played 5 and 4, and ever since 3 came out, my friends have been yelling at me to hop on the 3 remake bandwagon, not bandwagon, like the hype. And you know, I still haven't hopped on it because I've been waiting to finish this one first, the original, because that's what I usually do. I played the original first and then the remake, and I played. This has nothing to do with this right now, but I played Final Fantasy VII remake first and then the original because, well, it was what I had at the time. So, and then enough of that. Here's Persona. Gosh, I just love video game manuals, but anyway. And there's like something I noticed that I think like when did this come out? Because it's like 2006, 2008. I guess it's 2008. But you know, like after 2005, like the DVD boxes for like PlayStation games became cheaper, and they like excluded the memory card slot because I don't know. Cost, or was it just becoming obsolete? And I can't. It's hard to spin this. It's hard to spin the disc around. So I just, yeah. I guess that's all you'll be seeing. And boom. Bye bye Persona 3. Persona. Next game on my list. Don't know much about Splinter Cell. All I know is that I forgot what video it was, but there's a video explaining how Splinter Cell on like the PlayStation 2 is the inferior one compared to like the Xbox or like the Windows version of it, which, you know, I don't know much about. I just like collect things really that interest me. And this manual is actually pretty thick, which is crazy. And then I don't know what's that. What the heck is this? Does anyone know what this is? If you know what this is, then let me know in the comments. But yeah, I don't know what this is a hint to. And there's the disc, and then the memory cards I was like referring to, and then, you know, more manuals. And then, I don't know which one to start with, but I guess I'll just show this one first. The original Metal Gear Solid 3, or the first version of Metal Gear Solid 3. I mean, probably it's like one of my favorite games ever. It's just, yeah. This game made me. This is probably like the first game to have made me cry in like a while. And I played this like a few years ago, and this game is life changing, bro. In my opinion, this is the best Metal Gear Solid game. Gameplay wise and story. Actually, you know, story wise, screw it. It's my favorite game in the entire series. And there's the manual, which something about the manual is that there's like a comic that explains the controls. But okay, actually, maybe I can show it to you. Here's this, and then let me just, yeah, I'll just show you like a page from it. See, so like this comic, I don't remember if it did it with 2 or not, but the comics show you like the controls for the game, and it's like a really cool detail. And I love Hideo Kojima. Hideo Kojima was ahead of his time. And here's the disc, and then here's the back of the game. And I highly recommend. No, you have to play Metal Gear Solid 3. Not even a choice. This will change your life, bro. And then, it's Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3. And this is the Essential Collection, because, you know, these are the essential Metal Gear Solid games. And, alright, let me just... Here you go. And here's the back of it, in case you are interested. Oh, sorry. Oh, the table is like untilted or something, or whatever. And then here's Metal Gear Solid 1. This is actually for the PlayStation 1. So, I mean, the PlayStation 2 can play PlayStation 1 games, but in order to save, you need the PlayStation 1 memory card, which, yeah, I do have, but not everyone has. So you have to, like, willingly look for it. And something that I forget sometimes is that Metal Gear Solid is like a 2-part game. Oh, I can't, it's kind of hard to spin it. Okay, there you go. Metal Gear Solid Disc 1 and... dang it. Okay, Metal Gear Solid Disc 2. And I played both this and 4, and I love the cameo. Not the cameo, like the it's called an Easter egg, actually. So it's like in Metal Gear Solid 4, Otacon. Okay, so these are spoilers from Metal Gear Solid 4. I suggest you click off of it, and if you can play it, then play it. And if you don't want spoiler, I mean, you can also, like, I guess I don't know what to tell you. my head is like everywhere right now. I love Metal Gear Solid 4, the Metal Gear Solid series in general. Definitely one of the best series out there, period. And okay, let me explain okay, so Otacon and Metal Gear Solid 4. In Metal Gear Solid 4, your text, I forgot which chapter it was. Basically, you go to like you return to Shadow Moses after what? How many years after you first went there in Metal Gear Solid 1? And like, there's Otacon will like joke about changing to Switch 2, and he's like, "Oh wait, we're on the Blu-ray now. The Blu-ray contains like more data or like something." I'm pretty sure he got into the specifics of it. I mean, I can like try finding a link to like a video, and yeah, I'll like link the video if I can find it. But it's a pretty funny detail, and I love it. Metal Gear Solid is so good. I don't know what to tell you. Metal Gear Solid 2, oh my gosh, I don't even know where to begin. Metal Gear Solid 2. It was far ahead of its time. Even though I say like Metal Gear Solid 3, it's not really ahead of its time, it's just really good. This is like one of the games I would say was like way ahead of its time. Like, when was this released? 2001? I don't remember, but this is like, oh my gosh, like the themes of oh my gosh, okay, it's like not clicking for me because I'm like in eudaimonium, I guess. I don't know if I'm using that word correctly. I just like learned it in philosophy class, but I'm just like super excited about Metal Gear Solid. But I highly recommend it if you want like an actual life-changing experience, and something that'll probably change like your day-to-day philosophy, or like your outlook on life. Because this is like, oh my gosh, this is like my second favorite Metal Gear Solid game. Oh, it's so good. And enough like glazing. Okay, yeah, enough glazing about Metal Gear Solid 2. Let me see if this one has like the comic tutorial thing. No, it doesn't. Nope. I guess it's just Metal Gear Solid 3, because these go straight to the point. There's no comic involved. And I think, speaking of comics, I'm pretty sure Peace Walker has like a comic to explain the controls too. And you know, highly recommended. please play it if you can. And then, oh yeah, another copy of Metal Gear Solid 3. I already talked about it, so I mean, I guess I'll just like show the box and everything. Here's the manual, and I think I already searched through it. It's like black and white. It still has the comic. Yep, the comic is still in like black and white. But you know, I already talked about the game. You know, toodles. And on the topic of PlayStation 1 games, well, my PlayStation, that's my entire PlayStation 2 collection. And now, here's the only PlayStation 1 game I own. It's Silent Hill 1. Oh, my hand. Okay. And I haven't played it yet, but I'll probably play this like after the Silent Hill 2 remake. And, you know, I heard so many good things about this. How do you open this? Oh, okay. It's by the sides. So it's like, okay, how do I open this from the back? It's like, it's like, all right, it's like, okay, you know, wait, can I do it? Okay, I can do it. There we go. All right, then, here's the, okay, it's hard to, okay, come on, disc. And there's like, wait, is the cover also part of the, oh yeah, it is. All right, so you see how the cover is also the manual, right? That's like, I forgot PlayStation 1 games were like built different. Ooh. And okay, and here's the disc. I haven't played this, but I can't wait to get my hands on it. Or play it, I mean. Same thing. And the instructions are like straight to the point. And this one also has a pretty good sound. It has the entire thing's mostly ambient, but I would also say that like the vocal songs in this one are really good. And oh, that's enough for my video. Thank you for watching this all the way through, and there will be a new video in the making. And you know, thanks for watching, guys. See ya.